way. Mad bitch alert, the bitches is on fake. Oh, okay. The bitches all mad cause bitches they ain't paid. And that's on the motherfucking mob, bitch.
Sometimes at the start, you can feel all by yourself. But I have a partner, but I can't trust no one else. So don't isolate yourself when there's nobody around. I'll be there to think of that.
So Shay, what did your pussy sit in your pants like?
A fucking grapefruit is real fat and succulent. It vibrates a little bit when you touch it.
What a true love we are born. Can't nobody break this bond. You're one on one. Just now we have a one.
This motherfucker about to make y'all mother music video. Do we get approved to sing it? Okay. I just wanted to tell you that
you're beautiful, just the way you are.
beauty is rare and you have it, love it, grip. See how y'all enjoying the marathon. I feel like I'm in your house. Really? It's finna get cold outside, guys. So that only means we're gonna get closer and closer. And if you're new here, wow, you caught me on a bonnet day. And sit down, admire the sofa, don't sit on it. We still have plastic on the couches in here. We got some cheese wrapped in bacon in the bag. Real good, honey glazed bacon. If you are already part of this mob. Now, it ain't no seconds. We need enough for everybody. So sit back, relax, get your snacks, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your DL, sneakling, you know, accident, baby daddy, baby mama. Bitch gonna call them back. Some of you may be wondering why I am wearing shades. No, it's not because I'm sexy as fuck, although that is true. This story time is gonna involve a person that may see this video. And if they've gotten any bigger or stronger than what they were when I met them, I don't need them to know what I look like. I'm gonna take y'all back in time with me. An adorable young school moment. You know, I was so innocent. Let's get into it. So me, I wouldn't have considered myself a class clown because I was never trying to make folks laugh. That's how I got my respect. This story time takes place in the 7th grade. I was in attendance at Redan Middle School. Yeah. This is probably when I knew that women were just, and not to offend, cause whoa, it wasn't for me. You know, just keep listening. I have to describe this girl, cause it was a girl. Get into the story time, okay? Because we weren't friends, not that I think of. But you know how in school, just by virtue of you having enough classes or seeing somebody enough, it's like you may find yourself speaking. But girl, I don't fuck with you, you know? In overhearing her, the first energy I picked up was Tom girl, but whichever one where the girl is strong as shit. You know, she was the heavier set girl, and that has nothing to do with the trajectory of this story. Nothing to do. Pretty caramel skin. I'm in the 7th grade, I didn't know much about a bull dyke or nothing like that, but I put my money up on it that that's where she was heading. She was just very aggressive. She was an aggressive girl. She was a girl that was not scared to argue with now boy. She's the girl that'll end up cussing out the boys that think that they gonna say something crazy or do and she ain't gonna put her 2 cents in. Yeah, her. Never really was at odds. I made her laugh a couple times. I never laughed at shit she said. Yeah, we had a cool equilibrium. Remember one day, it was Miss Anderson's 7th grade language arts class. And let me just step to the side and talk about Miss Anderson. What a evil piece of shit. You know, there are teachers out here that the students can genuinely feel, I'm a check bitch. You don't care about my future at all. Miss Anderson was an uppity nigga. Those bougie, looked down her bosom at the children. I had a husband and she made sure we saw her ring. She couldn't stand me because I could always collect her. So I had already had a history. In her classroom, it was already a battleground state. You know, when you already known as the troublemaker kid, classrooms become battlegrounds. It may be something today if she moved wrong. I wasn't having no issues. Her class, Miss Anderson, really not tripping. I'm not paying her attention. She got the desk moved into group settings. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna be talking to folks. The way my desk is set up, like desk of 4, but like her team is like diagonal. Like I can hit her with a pencil. She right there. And like it's a team right here and it's just scattered probably like 10 sets of teams, maybe, I don't know. So you know how when the bell rings, you get to class, you got like the first real 10 minutes or so to where like, I guess the class is settling. Yeah, so during that, you know, there's a lot of banter, there's a lot of chatter. So I'm chatting with folks that I know. This bitch, I'm gonna give her a name. Mendices. It's actually very close to her real name without that, but she's not in my greatest graces right now, so calling her Mendices, don't really care. So I'm talking to people that I know, and Mendici swing her big ass around. She just ear hustling. I was one of those bitches, if I'm actively talking to people that I'm engaging and I know notice somebody start eavesdropping, I'm gonna start talking but staring directly at that person. Not to tell you to stop, but you know, you must be about to put in. I must have said something. What was your ear hustling? I don't know what I was saying. I didn't feel like I was saying anything important. This particular day, her dyke ass, she had her hair in a few different ponytails. Now, was it a ham look? Was it cunt? Could she walk the runway with it? Hell no. Very DIY in DeKalb County, so girls got real creative before 9 a.m. I say something and then she just comes out of somewhere and just say like, what? I'm like, and like she laughed. Fast forward, now we all in the combo, woo, woo, woo. She was like, she loved talking about dick, and this is what made me think she was gay for real. Because the way she would talk about boys is like too much, like, cause you look like a dyke. I'm not trying to be rude to Nan dyke watching this, for real. I love everybody. I don't got no room to hit on no one. At the time, I wouldn't have put the word dyke on it. Listen to her talk about boys and then looking at her, I'd be like, have you ever though? And all her friends was like already some grudgy, rough looking bitches that could borderline lesbian, you know? She was a freak bitch, and I think, you know, she was one of them like dudes, when they heard what she would talk about, they'd be interested because like, how you know so much? I'm not saying she was hell. She got a baby. Now though, I think that's the last cause of this. Talking, I might have said something, she didn't motherfucking like, that girl threw a book at my foot or something, like just dropped it on the foot. Not no heavy ass math book, like some little flimsy ass book, but just like, shut up, and just threw it at me. Girl, who? So girl, I picked the book up and I threw it back in her lap. Watch it, mama. Because I'm already a troublemaker, I know that the teacher gonna have her eyes in my vicinity before the end of class regardless. She saw that I walked through the door, so she's gonna have to pinpoint what corner of the classroom I'm sitting in today. Too much movement in this corner is going on. We're throwing things, we just look like we're causing a ruckus, and if she get on me today, and cause of you, the motherfucker book out goddamn lap, and she rolled up and she threw it in my chest. Ah! And then she turned around and wanna sit at her desk, because right when that moment she did that, Miss Anderson walked in. You know, when the class is settling, the teachers be outside convening and talking to each other, and you know, and then the bell will be the damn run. They'll still be out there chatting, and then when they come in and finish their convo and close that door, y'all, what's up? Time to be quiet, you know, whoa. The hell? It's my turn to get my leg back. I reached in my move bag and grabbed a pair of scissors. Her back was turned. I leaned forward. Where we were sitting in the class, it was too many heads, and her desk, the teacher desk, was level. She was sitting at it. She couldn't see me. The people around me seen me reaching for her, and know they dramatic ass gonna go, she gonna notice, she gonna turn around and she gonna say,
go ahead, I don't care.
You've put me in a tough position. I have grabbed the scissors, I've inserted, we were using a book, I inserted the scissors. I had always planned on cutting her hair, but I never planned on her saying, do it, make it easy, bitch. This is where I learned women was crazy, because looking back on it, she probably really didn't want me to cut her hair, but don't tell me to. Throw something else at me again, I'll cut your ponytail.
Cut it right now.
Mendici, please don't play with me, because I'll really cut your hair. Like, now she started punking me. Didn't I tell you she was aggressive? This is how she get, I'm learning her.
You're not gonna cut shit, exactly what I thought.
She turned back around, snug in her chair, as snug as she could be. Had settled me to the ground and laid me dust. Everybody is looking around and they don't think that I have the guts of the moxie. Still hadn't thought to cut her hair until this point. It wasn't until she turned back around and smirked and waved at me. She turned her head back around, I leaned. I cut one of her back ponytails in half. It was about this much hair, so I cut about that much off. But that's damn near a big chop for her. It fell on the floor. I looked around, everybody's faces were stuck, nobody made a sound. I stepped back in my seat and put my scissors back in my bag. And she felt where it had cut. She started smiling.
You did not cut my hair.
When she put her fingers back and seen that little frizzle of hair on her hand, then looked on that floor by her foot. She didn't say nothing. As students, you can get so caught up and then you lose track of where the teacher at. Listen, don't ever lose track. Keep your eyes on the teacher. At that very moment, I look up. Miss Anderson is standing at the door. Now, where my desk was, okay, me sitting in my desk looking straight up, I could see the front of the class where the board is at, okay? The door is to the left, but it's like directly in front of me. So when she walk in, it's almost like she walking from a wall. She's standing right there at the door. I don't know what she was doing. She was just at her desk, but she is stuck at the door looking at me, eyes big. Miss Anderson gonna say,
I know you did it.
Them Mendici punk ass, she ain't even say nothing. Didn't even cry, no nothing.
You cut my hair.
Oh, bitch, you better not. Oh, first thing I knew to say, what did I do? She walked over there, picked up that girl hair.
In the hallway.
Who are you grinding your teeth at? You're not my mom. That don't hear me. This bitch had the nerve. Mendici's fat ass. Do you know she had the nerve to start acting like she was about to cry in this bitch? I know you cry, bitch. You're a lying ass bitch. Girl, Miss Anderson, detective ass, go over there, pull a Ziploc bag out of nowhere, confiscated like she's CIA. Teachers don't want to write somebody up for something like that. They act like they're CIA, girl, like you finna send it in the forensics, girl. What you getting a Ziploc bag for?
This is evidence.
Evidence my ass, Miss Anderson. Stay seated in my seat, because at this moment, I'm being done an injustice. This wench told me I could cut it. I won't cut it. I dare you won't. And I cut her shit. Now that you saw it, say that you mad that we had an arrangement, Miss Anderson. She playing into it because she gonna obviously get the last laugh. Because I'm getting sent out the class. When I feel like I am settled in my truth and my fucking right, I am gonna stay seated. She reached that hand up to go press that white button. Y'all know about the white button in the classroom? Oh, girl, my ass left the chair. They're gonna send down a resource officers, girl. They don't got time. DeKalb County, they'll throw you at a wall, girl. They will throw you at a wall. Got my shit as I'm walking out. The rest of the class didn't even know what was going on. Now all they're hearing is, you cut her hair. It looks like I'm what? You cut her hair. Oh, y'all don't even know the tease. The most annoying thing about it all, I got written up. She didn't get in no trouble. I'm standing outside for like 5 minutes, girl. Apparently she just said something in there and now the class is moving around. Students get up. Girl, I'm in DC's big swole nigga. Big nasty crystal nigga. Come wobble up to the window like she trying to throw something away, girl. Come there with that little paper in her hand, just rolling it around. Bitch, I'm she outsmarted me. I couldn't do nothing. Girls, they're, and it worked. I'm out there cussing her up. And then I feel the principal tap my shoulder. Let's go. I look at him and say, for what? It's always gonna be for what? I'ma stand on it. Girl, I guess Miss Anderson see his punk ass, cause see, he was the grade principal. You know, in middle school, you got the overall, then you got the principals for each grade. Yeah, he was the 7th grade. When Mr. Lewis? Lame man. Boy involving a girl, y'all gotta understand the seriousness in the straight community. A boy do anything to a girl, it is like, what the heck? She hit me with a book. I don't care what about it. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm grown now. They don't ever listen to kids when they're young. I'm gonna say, if you ever young and you feel like they don't listen to you or take you serious, that is the true thing. I'm grown now. Yeah, you know, that next era of adults always get to talk about the childhood, bitch. Yeah, we just got out of it. They don't believe shit you say. You gotta get grown and make your own money and don't need a nigga for nothing for them to start listening. Lewis is having a bad day. Man, come on, Mr. Lewis. My father's not present in the home, so you know, this is foreign. This is a male authority yelling at me. You are not my dad. Eat my ass, Mr. Lewis. That man would have thought I shot him. What'd you just say? Oh, those always act sharp. When you have, I guess, the mind to say things. Bitch, did you not hear what I just said? Eat my ass. I'm not going down there. I didn't do nothing wrong. 2 days. Let's go. 2 days what? ISS. Okay, let go. Because if he send me home, you see, ISS, I already knew how to play the system. My mama wouldn't find out. At least at my school, they didn't call home about ISS. They gonna tell you go there, and what, you not gonna go there, like you're not supposed to be in other classes. All the teachers gonna get an email. OSS, they gonna call home, like, because they gotta tell you that the baby coming home. So ISS, not gonna get out of this. Like, I already know. I'm not gonna get out of this. Down there, girl, while we walking down the hallway, Miss Anderson knows, yes, I hear her heels clicking and kicking out the damn door like a happy ass baby deer. Bambi coming down the hallway.
Oh, Mr. Lewis.
A Ziploc there with that little scratch ass piece of hair. She ain't had no hair.
Want to give you this evidence?
Miss Anderson, I swear God, I could take your nipple out right now.
Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Anderson.
And what did you overliving for her giving? I pieced everything. Or I got written up. I got sent to ISS for 2 whole days. I was able to still go to my homeroom, but homeroom didn't count as class. And after homeroom, I would literally just sit in there, see everybody for the day, and just know I'm gonna go sit in a. I never felt bad about cutting her hair because she told me to. I felt bad. The system failed me. Tell her watch your mouth. Be careful what you ask for. From that day forward, I didn't fuck with her. When I was back in regular class and stuff like that, when I tell you a mug out of here for her, I didn't live for her at all. Everything she said, I had something to say. What? Man, what? Like, I'm talking about, you're just, everything you say is stupid. Bitch, I got the power. This class gonna fuck with everything that I say no matter what. I say you lame, everybody gonna start thinking about you being lame. Lame ass little girl. I had to go sit 48 hours for this bitch. It felt like hard time. I was so happy when I heard little whole stories of her, you know, throughout the year, you know, as the years went on, like, oh, well, she was fucking with, cause you know, everybody told. Don't think that school, girl, them bitches was chatting. Yeah, niggas that y'all fucking with, girl, they run their mouth too. But in all honesty, you know, from the last I heard of her, we never chatted after that for real, but I think now she's a full-time lesbian. But she has a baby, so congratulations to that beautiful family wherever she may be. She's gonna know who she is if she ever hears this. Hi, Mendices. That moment before, I just knew that, like, with a girl. Never been outsmarted in class like that. Like, go tit for tat. I always get the last, like, woo woo on God. Be one step ahead of you. And I don't got time for that because you could use world rules to help you. That wraps up this story time right here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousin about me. You know you live for all of this. Very cute. This bonnet is from my friend's business. Yes, ma'am, Paris is the plug. Shout out to my girl. Love yourself and be yourself unapologetically, baby. I really think she's not gonna be able to recognize me with these shades on. Is that not? Like, I'm dead serious. It's probably big now. Remember to carry yourself like royalty, because if you carry yourself like royalty, these folks are gonna to respect you. But until next time.
I ain't never ran from a nigga, and I damn sure ain't about to pick today to start running, get money. I said I ain't never ran from a nigga, and I damn sure ain't about to pick today to